Hi, this is MissKdramaAddict, and I just watched Sassy Girl. I loved it. It was great. It's with Jun-won and Oh Young-soo, and it was funny. I laughed a lot. It's a very good drama on. It's on Netflix. I watch it on Netflix, but it's also on Viki, and I loved it. It's about a young lady. As a child, her mom is the queen, and her mom got kicked out of the palace based on a rumor. Rumor does, I tell you, that rumor was really bad for her because they kicked her out. They tried to kill her. Try to hijack her entourage, trying to take her because they have you on these men carrying no chariots in these K-drama. They're the prehistorical drama. There's no chariots, so it was just funny. You gotta have strong men carrying these women with I'm not even sure what it's called, the stuff that they carry them in, but it was funny. I laughed a lot in this K-drama. She's young, mother's a queen, got kicked out based on a rumor that she's having an affair with someone, which wasn't true. But they try to kill her mother. Her mother had a baby, escaped, lucky woman, because it was like a really bloody scene in that first episode. And so she grew up, now a young lady. And she's considered a very mischievous princess because she's always jumping over the palace wall going into town. But when you realize why she was like always leaving, she was trying to find her mother. And I could relate to that. If you're close to your mom, and which she did have a very good relationship with her mother, it's hard to just let things go. So she was always trying to get out of the palace, and she gets really drunk. She gets so drunk that she met Ju-won character, where she thought he was like a pervert. But in the end, what he was trying to do was save her because she's drunk, don't realize where she is. And then he took her to like a little hotel, got her a nice room, a really nice room. And she was throwing up all over herself, so he tried to clean her up. She finally like woke up for a few minutes and started beating the crap out of it, thinking he's a pervert. I could see that, if you're drunk and you don't really know what's going on and this guy's in a hotel room with you, yeah, you're going to have the wrong idea. It's a misunderstanding. So they keep running to they finally ran into each other the second time around. This is when the king decided to hire him because he's a scholar. He's very smart. He's went to China for training, so he's back in Korea. So now he can train the young prince, the crown prince. Give him some valuable information from what he's learned from these books and his travels. And she met him again, and she's like, and then she have to catch herself because when you're a princess, you have to carry yourself a certain way. But I know she wanted like a couple choice words in saying, hey, pervert, you trying to, but he wasn't a pervert. And it's just so funny because they keep running into each other. And then he's like, they said, oh, you like the princess? And he's like, no, it's like denial. And she's like, no, to where they end up actually liking each other. So when they realize they like each other, she's at the point where they are about to kick her out of the palace because she's always jumping the wall. She doesn't trust her father because she thinks her father, play a great part in having her mother, you know, kicked out of the palace, which, you know, he's just a man. You know, if you find out or hear something that, you know, your girl back in those days, his queen was cheating, she's lucky he didn't like cut her head off, you know, because in these dramas, you know, you get beheaded. You know, they like grab a big old sword and start swinging at you and like chop your head off. You know, I'm like looking, man, back in those days, things were rough. You can't really do anything wrong. You have to be on the good side because you get your head chopped off and you could be innocent and get killed. But, you know, it was very interesting, very funny. If you like something funny, not too crazy, but you gotta expect there's gonna be some action in this. You know, because there's always people that in these prehistorical dramas trying to kill you, always plots. Somebody's plotting to take your crown, you know. You have your power and somebody's sitting there going, let me figure out how to take your crown from you. So it's a very good drama. I liked it a lot. It was funny. I laugh a lot because she was always trying to get out. And I'm like, you're the princess. Why would you want to get out? But then when I start figuring out that she's trying to find her mom, I'm going, yeah, I would do the same thing. I'd definitely, you know, go see what I can find out about my mother. And I understand why she couldn't trust her father. But in the end, when everything come down and they found out that it's the Jun-won character, he actually posted something on like their town bulletin board, and someone else, they took it and it just went spiral out of control. Because, you know, that's why you got to be careful. Like back in those days, they have a bulletin board. If you pass by it, you see it, or someone will tell you a story. And with stories, like whenever rumors start, it start out the right way, and by the time you get to like a dozen people, the whole thing change to where it's no longer, hey, she cheated on her husband. It's like she killed her husband. That's, you know, so you got to be careful with rumors. And, you know, just imagine if there was the internet, man, instead of a few town people saying it, there's a whole world saying it. So it was interesting because I try to relate this K-drama prehistorical to like how would it be if it was like in today's times. With today's time, oh, you know, she would be in like jail fast, real fast. But you know, you don't go to jail for cheating on people. So she lucked out. If she was living in today's time. So that's my take on Sassy Girl. Watch it, you'll like it. It was funny. If it's your first time watching a prehistorical drama, yes, I would say that's one of the ones to watch. You can find it on Viki, you can find it on Netflix. And this is Miss K-Drama-Addict. Please do subscribe to my channel because I enjoy watching K-dramas. I love them. I watch so many, and it's just crazy. It's like one after one another. I haven't seen a regular English show without the subtitles. So definitely I enjoyed them a whole lot. So see you next time. Love you.